everybody, this is Chris, Thunder Laser, and in this video we are going to cover swapping out the DoorBoard and or the TL timer. One of the first things you're going to want to do is either disconnect power or have the machine and the e-stop depressed so that there is no voltage going to the timer. The DoorBoard is this smaller square here, smaller rectangle, and the larger rectangle is the TL timer. Now, you're going to need two things. Some type of Phillips head screwdriver to take off the 4 screws that hold on the DoorBoard and the 4 screws that hold on the TL timer to the machine. The DoorBoard is mounted to the TL timer via some studs that are behind here that are also screwed and mounted to the TL timer. Now, one of the other things that you're going to need before you even get started is make sure that you are able to see all of these labels. One of the great things about Thunder Laser is that everything is labeled so that we can follow it and make sure that we can maintain our positions with our wire harnesses, or we can trace things that go wrong. Now, what we want to do is take a picture of this with all of the wires visible, the best that you can. And this way, when you're putting it back together, we can make sure that all of the wires go back into their correct position. So, again, first thing you're going to want to do, take a nice, clear picture of the entire board so that you can see everything clearly. So just make sure that you did take a good picture and that everything looks great. In focus, well lit, what have you. You can also take off the door that covers this so that it's not closing in on you or in your way. So I just took off my door, one spring latch, and now I have full access to this panel. So again, there's 4 screws that hold on the DoorBoard. And what I want to do first is, typically you want to remove, after you take your picture, remove all of these wires because it's easier to remove these while the board is mounted to the machine. Remove all these. And if you're just doing the DoorBoard, you can tuck these out of the way, and we'll remove the ribbon cable as well. This is just kind of wiggle it out. And there you go. You can see that it just kind of presses in. There is a notch here that matches the channel here. And then we would just remove this. These are tiny screws. If you want to put something to catch it down on the bottom, you will drop them. That is guaranteed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the DoorBoard off so you can see behind it and see how it mounts. Okay, so we have these 4 gold studs that are on here that are threaded on either side. They look identical on both sides of this brass piece. And there's screws on the back side of the TL timer that hold it to the board. So if you're changing out your TL timer, you're going to want to take these out and replace them onto the TL timer board, the new one that you received. If you are replacing the TL timer along with the board, I recommend unplugging all of these wires, removing this as one unit, not taking this DoorBoard off. This is something that you can replace on your bench. So while on your bench, you can take these studs out and then put them on the new board and then mount your DoorBoard right back to it. Really quick and easy to do. The TL timer has 4 screws. We have 1 screw down here, 1 screw here, another screw here, and another one right there. Don't pay attention to my wiring. This is one of the first bolts that was ever sent to the United States, so there were some revisions as we were testing and going through it. And there may be future revisions. The concept of the video is to, one, take a picture, two, know how and where to remove the bolts, and three, putting everything back together. Once you have this out and swapped, your studs mounted back to your board, we can start putting things back. I like to put this ribbon cable in. It kind of holds it in place for me. And then I can just quickly put one screw in. And I tend not to put these screws all the way in, at least for the first two. And then this way I can make sure I can line it up. If it's too tight, it's very difficult to line up the next one. And I do go catty corner. Kind of like if you ever change a car tire, you want to do them opposite of each other. So now I'll go back up here, tighten that one down a little bit, tighten this one down a little bit, and all the other ones should line up. You can keep them all loose until you get them all started, and then go back. And just like that. Now you would be referencing your photo to make sure that you do put all of these back in the way that they were. And I'm gonna look at my photo real quick to make sure that I know what I'm doing. So S4, S3, S2, S1. So S4, S3, S2, and looking at this, there is two notches on either side, or a channel in it, and you have your push clip here that will allow you to release it. So when you release it, you'll be pushing down on this, slide it out. When you push them in, as long as you have the channel lined up, so this is where the channel will ride into. Should click in, and you should be all right. On the other side, I have S8, S7, S6, S5. So I'm going to just repeat. And then maybe you want to verify. So S8, S7, S6, S5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now keep in mind, when we're doing this, we have no power going to the machine. You don't necessarily have to unplug it, but you can unplug it so that there is no residual power going to it. Turn off the machine, press the E-stop if you'd like, and then take your photo, and then let's start to remove all of these wires so that we can get the new piece in. So looking at the TL timer and the door board when we have them out, we can clearly see that we have the 4 mounting holes for the door board. This is where that would go. The little brass fittings that go onto the TL timer that hold the door board on are going to be screwed on from the back side. So basically, you have 4 of these, and they're screwed into the timer, like so. And you would be replacing all 4 of those onto your new TL timer, and then you would be mounting your door board to those 4, and then screwing the door board onto it from the top. Basically, it's just repeating the process, just reversing the process of taking it all apart. And then putting it back together, referencing our photos, and testing all the peripherals out, making sure this is working properly.